Yes.
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 Welcome, everyone. We are so excited for tonight. We're so excited to get started and to share all of our wonderful features that we have tonight. We have our wonderful featured consultants who are ready to go. And we are just so excited to welcome you here. So what I would love for you to do, if you can comment in the chat, let us know if you are joining us as one of our consultants. I think obviously we know who is our consultants, but just so our guests who are joining in know as well. And then if you are a guest who's joining us tonight, feel free to share who invited you. And we are just so excited for this event tonight. If you are watching in the replay, we're so thrilled that you are able to watch and to join us. And you're gonna want to listen till the end because we have a special little announcement for those of you that are watching in the replay. So really excited to introduce myself and to introduce our guests who are going to be speaking with us tonight as well. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Ashley Berkelman, and I am one of the leaders in our Dream Builders organization here. If you got invited to this event, that means you are connected to somebody in our Dream Builders organization. And partnering with me tonight in the narration of the event, I don't know if we have a better word for that. And Judy, I'm noticing we're kind of matching tonight. I didn't realize that. Was that the shirt you were wearing earlier? I don't think it was.
No, it was not.
So Judy is another one of our leaders here in the Dream Builders organization. So we're going to be sharing just a little bit more about Pampered Chef with you. And throughout the night, you are going to be introduced to Robin. Robin, if you want to wave for us. So Robin is one of our wonderful consultants who is going to be sharing a delicious dessert with you made in the stand mixer. And then Greg, who is busy in the kitchen. Hi, Greg. He's got his famous apron on, and Greg is also going to be sharing a delicious, not dessert, but something savory with us tonight. And then we have Nicole. So Nicole and Clara, if you guys can wave, they have a wonderful video that they put together that is also another delicious dessert, or I guess it's not really you could have it on, well, I'll just save it for you. You'll find out what it is soon enough. So our wonderful consultants who are going to be featuring this deluxe stand mixer here with us tonight. And again, you can, if you have, if there are any of the other consultants who are here joining us, feel free, again, if you haven't introduced yourself already, feel free to introduce yourself in the chat. We're so thrilled that you are here. So I am going to share my screen and make sure I share the right one because I have a few open. Is it this one? 1 second. That is the one, but I don't need that open. So I'm going to, 1 second. There we go. We had some technical difficulties the other day, but we're not gonna have technical difficulties today. Here we go. Okay, so I'll just quickly, I'm gonna share, actually, I don't need to share sound yet, so I'm going to do that. Here we go. All right, so our very first thing we're going to do is just share a brief outline of what we're going to share with you tonight. So we're going to share a little bit more about Pampered Chef and what our purpose here is at Pampered Chef. In case you're not familiar with the company, we'll share a little bit more about that. And then we're going to have our first feature, and then Judy's going to share a little bit more about how the Pampered Chef business can make a difference for you and your family. And then another wonderful feature, and then I'm going to share how you can actually earn money with Pampered Chef. And then Nicole and Clara will finish us off with our features, and Judy will share a little bit more about how to get started. At the very end of the event, we will have a bit of time for questions. So if you want to pop those questions in the chat right now, if you're as a consultant, feel free to share questions as well. Maybe some of your guests had shared some questions with you this week and they weren't able to join us tonight. And if you're a guest, most definitely, please share your questions. Again, whether you're watching this in the replay or if you're watching this live with us, we'd love to answer your questions. So Pampered Chef. So this is a Pampered Chef purpose statement, and it is enriching lives one meal and one memory at a time. So this is something that really resonates with us as consultants. This is really kind of what drew many of us into this business. We loved the products, the recipes, etc. And then we decided to share that with others. And so it's just been so cool. I mean, you'll see again, Nicole and Clara and how they are working together in the kitchen as a mother-daughter duo. And, you know, that just how this business has been able to impact so many lives in so many different ways, but just really that idea of enriching lives. So we are going to hand it over to Robin. So Robin, actually, she's here with us. Hi, Robin. And I'll maybe call on you just after I have a question for you after your brownie recipe. But Robin is a baker. Actually, I think all of our featured consultants today love baking. And we're fighting over which dessert they can make. No. Greg obliged and did something savory for us. But Robin is a newer consultant. She and Greg joined around the same time this fall. And I believe, right, Robin? What was the month that you joined? Yeah. Was it November or?
Very end of October.
Very end of October. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, so this fall, and just it's been a pleasure getting to know Robin and seeing her share some of her recipes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop my screen here and I'm going to pull up her video. We're going to watch her video and then I have a question for her. She's like, oh no, Ashley, don't worry. It's not going to throw you under the bus. So we're going to share sound. You guys feel free to like unmute yourself and cut me off if you can't hear the sound on the video for some reason. Here. You guys see Robin on the screen? Yeah.
Hi, my name is Robin Gressinger and I am a Pampered Chef consultant. And tonight I'm going to show you just a few little features on our stand mixer. And I'm going to bake some brownies. And I'm going to use the classic brownie recipe from the cooking guide that came with the deluxe stand mixer. So here we go. So the first thing, I'm going to add half a cup of butter. And a cup of sugar. Got 2 eggs. Teaspoon of vanilla. There we go. So I'm just going to show you how you can turn it. You just turn it on over here. There's a switch at the back. You just turn that on, and then we can set this to mix. So this is how we do that. We just turn the dial and we mix. And then we let that mix for 45 seconds. There we go. I'm gonna lift, and if you look at the back here, you can see that there's a lever that you push up, and that is what controls whether or not the arm goes up. So next we are going to add 3/4 of a cup of flour and a 1/4 cup of cocoa powder and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. From there, we use the lever, put it back down and let it go again for another 45 seconds. If you take a look, you can see that the attachment, the beading attachment, has the scraping thing on the side, so it shows, it will scrape the sides of the
Uh-oh. I think Ashley's frozen.
Yeah.
So maybe go back out and come back in. Her internet is a bit spotty where she is, so she may have to join from her phone. Okay, there she is. Going back out, coming back in. There we go. Hey, Ash.
I saw you guys freeze and I was like, oh no. So I don't know
Why
what
you
time.
freeze, yes.
When did the video cut out?
I think it was at just before 3 minutes.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try again. And if not, Judy, if I leave, maybe you can pull up the video from Robin that's in the chat.
Okay.
I'll try. If you can be the backup in case my internet appears. So it was just before 3 minutes, you said, Robin?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
We'll go
That's-
here.
Yep.
The attachment, the beading attachment, has the scraping thing on the side, so it shows, it will scrape the sides of the mixing bowl while it's mixing, so that you don't have to try and stick a scraper in there or stop it every few seconds to scrape down the sides. So that's a really handy feature that that we have on this mixer. Okay. So it looks like we're all ready to go. And you can see that everything is mixed all together and there's nothing along the sides. There's very little of the mixing, the ingredients stuck on the side. So we'll just take the beater off here. I don't know why. There we go. All right. So we're just going to take our scraper. Scrape everything out. Looks like a little bit of flour got, that's about as good as it gets there. Okay, so I'm just going to mix that a little bit. Oh, that's nice and thick. Thick and fudgy, just the way we want a brownie mix to be. So that's perfect. Look at that. Beautiful. So the mix comes off and then we'll that. And then we've already greased the brownie bites pan. This is our brownie bites pan, and it's it'll make cute little 2-bite square brownies. So that's kind of awesome. All right. Now, since I don't have a cookie scoop to scoop the batter into there, we'll just use this little scraper. And we'll just put a little bit in each one. Oop, I'm making a bit of a mess here. No problem.
I love it. Okay, so my question for you, Robin.
Yeah.
What did they taste like? Were they good?
They were so good. Very good. Very tasty.
Yeah. And
Sorry
I love
for the quality of the video. My daughter was filming it and I think it when we did the editing in the software that we use, it kind of got a little wonky, but
Oh
sorry about
no, it was great. It was great. And that was the other thing, saying the mother-daughter duo, even though the mother was cooking in this video, the daughter was doing the filming. So
He's usually the baker.
Yeah.
He
I
usually
love it.
does all the baking. So
Yeah.
she's the one that's usually using the mixer, not me. So, but she didn't want to be on camera. So.
Amazing. All right. Well, welcome. I see there's Bridget has joined us. Welcome, Bridget. And so feel free to introduce yourself in the chat. We had a few little technical difficulties there, but I'm going to and just pull my screen back up here. Judy has a couple things to share, and then we will go into Greg's live feature. So pull this slideshow back up. And there we are. Take it away, Judy.
All right, we're going to talk about some of the reasons that people join the business. So if you're visiting with us, or whether you're watching the replay, or whether you are a consultant and you're already joined with us, maybe you'd like to put in the chat why you started or why you're thinking of starting with Pampered Chef. There's many reasons to start. Maybe it's the flexible income, maybe it's the flexible schedule, maybe it's the wonderful community that we have here, or maybe you love the products. Me, I started because I love the products and just been able to outfit my entire kitchen with the new products. But there's many reasons, as you said. The number one reason people start is to earn the extra income, and that was definitely in the back of my mind. But the flexible income also is a huge reason to start, and what I definitely love as well. We have an amazing community here. You will see it in tonight's video, and you'll feel it as well in the love that we have for each other, and then the products, which we absolutely love, and we're talking about one of the ones that we're really getting to love as well. So whether it's A, the flexible income, B, flexible schedule, C, community, building that confidence, finding a way to run this business around your daily routine, all of those things, or whether it's the products. And we start with a 20% discount, and that increases. There's the free products that we earn every month. It's the free products that we earn with promotions and as gifts, and with different ranks in the program that we go through. And then you can get 40% off with your kit enhancements, and you can get 50% off on the new products, which is what we're just enjoying as well. So A, B, C, or D, maybe put those in the chat, and maybe it's all of those. You can write all of those as well. We'd love to hear from you guys. And so Greg is up next. And so we're looking forward to hearing from Greg as well. So Greg is one of my new consultants, and we're loving to hear from him. He started in November, and he was one of our top 4 consultants in Canada. And so we're so proud of Greg, and his apron sort of says it all. He's flamboyant and he's excited, and we're loving to see actually how he got his mixer. I don't know if you're going to talk about that, Greg. Are you going to talk about that? Okay, well, I won't give that away. So we'll get Greg on to just do his demonstration with mashed potatoes. So take it away, Greg.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this episode of Greg in the Kitchen. We're going to be making garlic mashed potatoes on the brand new Pampered Chef stand mixer. And I can't believe this. I earned this for free as a reward prize. They had a contest in January for Pampered Chef consultants for Canada and the US. And we had to create a video demonstrating how our stand mixer lacked certain features that possibly the Pampered Chef stand mixer could resolve. And so I made a spice cake. It was right before Family Day. I was going to take a spice cake to my sons for Family Day. And when I turned it on, my other brand of stand mixer, it blew the cake mix all over because the start is so aggressive. the nice thing with the new Pampered Chef stand mixer is that it has a soft start. So it starts slowly and it gradually picks up speed. So as it incorporates your powder into the mix, then you don't have that blow up in your face. So I sent in my video, and I was picked as one of 4 consultants in Canada to win stand mixer. And I was just ecstatic. I mean, the retail on this is well over $500, and I get this for free. So, and Judy knows, Ashley knows, I absolutely love being a Pampered Chef consultant for the rewards. The rewards are what keep me going month after month after month. I'm having a ball with the rewards. So let's get started on our garlic mash. So I have the potatoes over here. Potatoes are already cooked. I just have to drain them. Don't worry, I'm still here. I just don't have a cameraman in my house. I couldn't figure out how to get Penelope to be my cameraman. She wouldn't cooperate. So we have 3 pounds of Yukon Gold potatoes. And in the oven, we have garlic roasting. The garlic has been roasting for 20 minutes. So the garlic, it roasts in the oven in some tin foil on a pan. So we've got 7 cloves of garlic that have been roasted. And then we need butter. For this recipe, it requires half a cup of butter. So we've got that already pre-measured. And we have a 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream already measured out here. So that goes into the stand mixer. You're going to see the mixer in a second. I'm going to move it around. And then we need 1 tablespoon of pepper. Sorry, teaspoon, I should say. And we need 2 teaspoons of salt. So they all go into the mixer. We've got the mixer right there. And the nice thing with this stand mixer is the head tilts back up and it locks, so it's not going to fall. We've got the beater attachment in it, and we need to set this for 1 minute. So we've got it on beat for 1 minute. Let's just, now we can see this better. We've got it on the beater attachment. We've got it on the beat for 1 minute, and we're going to turn this on, and it's going to start slow. And you'll see how this works as it starts to pick up speed. So we're up to number 2 now. And the timer is counting down, so you don't mix it for longer than what you need to. It's up to speed 4 now.
So quiet, I can't even hear it.
We're at 5.
Thank you, Zoom, for blocking out noise and making the mixer look so quiet.
And there we go. We've mixed it for exactly 1 minute. Got our nice garlic mash there. And we'll just plate some of it so that you can see. We've got the extra large scoop so that we can. There we go. We've got our garlic mash ready to eat. If anybody wants to come and have some, I don't know how I'm going to eat 3 pounds of garlic mashed potatoes by myself tonight, but I guess I'll be up a while.
Thanks, Greg.
Thanks for
That was
allowing me to
amazing.
do this.
I wish I could come and share because those look absolutely delicious.
They smell really good.
I bet they do. That's awesome. Thank you.
Any questions on what we've done here? They're probably not as good as Robin's brownies, but
Do you know you can make sticky buns with mashed potatoes?
I did not.
Yeah, you can make cinnamon buns with mashed potatoes. It makes them like that's what makes them have that texture that like they pull apart. A really good
Wow.
sticky buns recipe. Yeah.
The
Yeah. So
only
if you have
extra thing,
leftover mashed potatoes, you can freeze them and use them in your sticky buns.
well, the only extra thing that I did with this was I left the peels on because I like
Right.
the dirty mash.
Yes, yes, yes. We should do a poll. That's a good thing. That's a good poll to do in your VIP.
Right, right.
Right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's debates in my family about who wants them peeled and who doesn't want them peeled. So yeah,
I look at it this way: when I go to the keg and I get garlic mash, they're dirty
Right.
mash. So I
Yeah.
figure if it's good enough for the keg, it's good enough for me.
exactly. If I'm going to pay a lot of money for an expensive meal with peels on, I am not spending, half an hour peeling like a huge,
Yep.
Or like 45 minutes peeling out like a huge 10-pound bag of potatoes for my family. I hear you. All right.
Hi guys, I'm back. Sorry about that.
You just keep slipping in and out. We'll just keep talking. No,
I know, and
pancakes.
I'd look to turn my hotspot on with my data, but I'm almost at my max capacity for the month.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, we're gonna just pray this works. But yeah, Judy, if you want to open the slideshow, just
I've got it up and ready.
amazing. Thank you. I'm gonna try and share this, and then I'm gonna do a really quick overview of my little part here.
All right.
We can get to Nicole. There's Greg's picture. You just saw him live in action, but there's Greg. So we said we were going to talk a little bit about tonight for how, when you start your own Pampered Chef business, how you can actually earn money. And so I'm going to try and do this in like a minute. Basically, there are two ways that you can make money with Pampered Chef. Like a myth that I have heard about direct sales is that you have to build a team in order to make money. And that is actually not true. So, excuse me, you'll see. So both Robin and Greg have not yet built a team, although they're both considering this and open to this option. But they have been making money, correct, and earning free products and making paychecks without welcoming a single team member. And so Greg's like, yes. The really exciting thing with Pampered Chef is that you can right away start your business and start making money right away. And so some of the ways that we can do that as Pampered Chef Consultant is through virtual parties. So we actually have our own exclusive platform called Table. You can use Facebook, you can use Messenger, you can use text, any kind of online party. In-person parties are how we started. This is the tried and true way. I know as some of us are starting to explore in-person parties for the very first time, and some of us have been doing them for nearly 7 years. So, and I mean, as we in our Dream Builders organization, the consultants have been doing it for over 40 years in the company. But we also have what's called catalog parties where, we can send some of these beautiful catalogs. Oh, I had mine here earlier. I don't know where it was. Our beautiful catalog, you can send that to somebody who is wanting to pass them around at work, etc. Online orders, so you can put together orders for people online and they tell you what they'd like and you can place that for them. And we actually have personal website sales. So in your first 90 days of business, you get a free website and then people can order from it. This morning, I had a lady place a $600 order on my website and I do not know her. So that's really exciting that you can have people place orders on your website as long as your website is active. And then we even have registries and subscriptions. So lots of different ways that you can sell these amazing tools and products. And then, like I said, you also can, if you choose, build a team. And basically this looks like inviting your friends and family to start with you, to learn along the way. And then eventually, I mean, currently our Dream Builders organization is just shy of 100 people. So we have just continued as an organization to share the love of this business with others through nights like this and through our events that we run. And so that's a really exciting way that you can actually mentor and coach other people in their businesses. And I know our next speaker has been doing that already and has a huge team. She has been welcoming people since she started in November of 2021. Nicole is an incredible member of our organization, and her lovely daughter, Clara, decided to join her for this feature. She actually joins her quite a bit in her videos to make some chocolate whipped cream. So I am going to pull their video up and hope that my internet cooperates. And if not, again, Judy, if you can pull Nicole's video up from the chat, that would be wonderful. I'm going to share stuff. And Nicole and Clara, you better believe I'm going to be calling on you after your video. So you ready? Here we go. You guys see Clara there? Yeah. All right, here we go. To find where the play button is. Can't see it because my toolbar is in the way. Here, 1 second.
We're using the deluxe stand mixer and we're making chocolate with the plate.
Isn't she the cutest thing ever? You did so well, Clara. So ladies, I would love for you to share a little bit more about your journey with Pampered Chef and why you guys are here as consultants, what you love about the business, and a little bit more about that chocolate whipped cream.
So I joined Pampered Chef when I was in a very bad place. I was dealing with post-traumatic stress disorder, and I was just looking for something to, get excited every day, get me out of bed in the morning. So Pampered Chef has done that and so much more. And we spend more time in the kitchen than we ever have. And we get lots of good food and make lots of memories together. Yeah. What do you like about Mommy being a Pampered Chef consultant?
Because we get to try the food.
Because we get to try the food. Anything else?
And because I get to spend time with Mommy.
And can you hear her? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's a pretty good deal.
Thank you so much, ladies. I just want to give a round of applause for all of our consultant teachers tonight. We're just so thankful. We have such a wonderful community here. And Judy's going to talk a little bit more about how you can join us. If you have been inspired tonight, if you are excited about that stand mixer, we're going to talk about how you can get that stand mixer in your kitchen. And then we'll finish off with any other questions that you might have. So Judy, take it away.
All right. Now we have 4 different kits. And if you have seen the kits that we had before, they are all brand new and they are so exciting. So we have kits at all different price ranges. So you can get the stonework kit and just start with something small, or you can get everything right up to the grill. And don't forget, you can also get that air fryer as well in one of our kits, which is so super exciting. And this month you can get 25% off each one of those kits. And if you can see those prices, they are just out of this world. So you can see the prices in red, and those prices are fabulous. Those are like that air fryer kit is $187.50. That's much less than that air fryer is at $320. Plus you're getting all that crazy amount of value. That kit is worth $865 with all of those things in it. So it's a tremendous value. Those kits are a tremendous value just at the regular price. So to get them 25% off is just phenomenal. So if you're going to get one of those kits, don't forget, you must use that discount code with those capital letters, say yes 25 when you're getting those kits. So that is very important. And each of those kits, it's a free shipping and no tax. Don't forget. So that's the entire price. So that's one of your options. And if you loved seeing the stand mixer and you think, well, wait a minute, where's the kit with the stand mixer? There isn't a kit with the stand mixer, but you can get that stand mixer absolutely free in your first month. So when you get started, you're going to have somebody who's going to come alongside of you and help you out. And that's going to be the person that's helped you start, but also you're going to have Ashley or myself, the director that is going to be working with you and is going to get you started, who's going to get you up and going with your first party and is going to give you all of the tools. You're going to get so many tools that's going to get you started. Your first website is going to be, or your website is going to be free for the first 3 months. You're going to have everything you need that's going to help you be successful. And you can absolutely, positively earn this stand mixer absolutely free. And so we're absolutely excited to help you get this in your first 30 days. There are so many other products that you can also earn in your first 90 days. So if you like carrots, like some of our new consultants that were on tonight loved and earned themselves, and Greg's showing you his in the background. He earned all the carrots in his first 90 days. So he is a big carrot chaser. And so he earned that knife block he's showing you. And so yes, if you like to earn the carrots, they're all there for you to earn. And we're equipped to help you earn them. And Pampered Chef has all the tools to help you earn all of those things. And whoever has invited you here tonight is excited to also partner with you to encourage you and cheer you on along the way. So that is absolutely something that we would love to help you do as well. Now, if not something that you're thinking, that's just not what I signed on for tonight, that's just, something that I really wasn't prepared to do, and that's okay. We would love to just chat with you as well. We can help you to get the stand mixer in another way. You can also get that 60% off this month as well. If you would like to do something else with us as well this month, we can talk to you about that as well. So if you've joined with us and you have any questions, we would love to help you. We have lots of things to help you with Pampered Chef, and we'd love to help answer any of the questions that you have. If you're looking for that discount code, we will help you with that. We want to make sure that we get you in the draw if you're a guest with us tonight. So make sure you put your name in the chat so that we can get you in a draw. And of course, all our consultants are getting in a draw as well. So we want to make sure that we get them. And we want to make sure that we follow up with you and answer any questions that you have. So if you have any questions tonight, please do put them in the chat, or feel free to unmute yourself as you're bright and shout them out, because we can answer those as well. Ashley, did you have anything you want to add? Oh, you're not muted. Yeah, you're
Sorry.
muted.
Yes, let's wrap up tonight. So again, like Judy said, if you have any questions, feel free to throw them in the chat right now. I know, so Bridget is actually my guest. Hi, Bridget. She said she was picking her kids up, I think she said from a cooking class. So she wasn't sure if she'd be able to join. So I'm so glad you're here, Bridget. What we'll do, so you as our guest who's here with us live tonight, you are going to be earning one of our new spring products. And then I said you had to stay and listen till the end because Judy, if you want to pull up a wheel for our consultants to do their draw, we can do that live here too. But what I wanted to do before we end the recording, I want to let you know, so for those of you who watch the replay, we are also going to do a draw, and this will be we are going to leave it open for a week, so until next Tuesday, so Tuesday the 28th. You are going to message the person who invited you here with the answer to this question. So the question is, how many pounds of potatoes, garlic mashed potatoes, does Greg need to eat tonight all by himself? So, and if you don't remember, go back in the video and watch, because he said it, I think, at least twice. How many pounds of mashed potatoes does he have to eat tonight? He's starting on the mission now. So Judy, thank you so much. What I'll do is we can close the night off like that. Bridget, I don't know if you have any questions, but congratulations. I will be sending you one of our new spring products as your reward, and I'll also be offering you a special something if you wish to upgrade your prize. So thank you again so much, Bridget, for joining us tonight. And again, for those who weren't able to join live but you are going to watch the replay, and for consultants, make sure that once we post the replay that you send it to your people. Got to send the person who invited you the answer to the question, and then we're going to do a draw for that final new spring product to give away. So yeah, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you to our special guests. And yeah, why don't we'll end the recording for here, and then we can share our winner for our consultants that were here with us.